So I'm heading up to Cairns to go scuba diving on the Great Barrier Reef, away for a week. Just in the airport just now, making my way towards the boarding gate, and yeah, be on my way up to Cairns. Looking forward to it. So I've just landed in Cairns. I'm doing a 5-day scuba diving course on the Great Barrier Reef with Pro Dive. Today is Tuesday. I've got tomorrow just to chill. I'm going to go and do a wee day trip to Cape Tribulation, and then the dive course starts on Thursday, Friday in the pool, and then Saturday, Sunday, Monday on a boat. So it's 2 nights on a boat, so that'll be cool, staying on the boat and doing my dives to certify and get my PADI certificate for diving, which will be cool, and then fly back down to Brisbane on the Tuesday. So yeah, looking forward to it. It's a wee bit wet here in Cairns, as you can see behind me. It's quite humid and a little bit damp, but I think it's like 23, 24 degrees, so quite a nice temperature. As you'll see, not the best day today. It's like being back home in Scotland, but this is where I'm staying. So heading on a tour up to the Daintree rainforest today. So I'm currently in the Daintree rainforest. We're about to go a river cruise and go and see if we can see some crocodiles. It's very, very humid and very damp, very wet, but that's just tropical climate, I guess. So yeah.
Alrighty guys, we do have a crocodile on the right. This is one of our male crocodiles. His name is Lucky. Given the flow of the water today, it's going to be quite difficult. I'm not going to be able to get too close to Lumpy today. Where he's sitting is actually quite shallow, and there is actually a shallow bank between us and him that's currently underwater, so I can't really get close to that.
How do you know it's lumpy?
That scar, probably got that from fighting other crocodiles. So those ridges on his back, they're called osteoderms. They're a cartilage plate surrounded in blood vessels, the purpose of which is to transmit the heat from the sun into the crocodile's body. Our crocodiles are ectotherms. They're cold-blooded reptiles. They like to maintain a body temperature 30 to 30. If you're looking up ahead, that bird that just landed on the tree there is one of our mangrove herons. I'm actually going to go in there today because it's going to end up at the mangrove tree.
When it's not flooded, but unfortunately no swimming today. You could take a few photos here, and then it'll be time for lunch back in the restaurant up there. To get the sunlight, those are called emergent. So very hard to remove them. They do remove about 600 a year from the Daintree area, but doesn't have much of an impact because they're breeding very quickly. Here, he's got the right body shape to hide inside the leaf. And finally, if we were to touch the back, it can spray out a liquid that smells to us like peppermint to deter birds and animals that would like to eat it. Probably doesn't take... mussels there. Those spores get blown by the wind. If they're lucky, they'll settle on a tree. They can start to form the basket case. So back to the Endeavour, called Possession Island.
So I'm just walking up to the lookout point at Cape Tribulation, and then go down onto the beach and walk along the beach. But you get crocodiles round about here, so I've been told to stay at least 5 metres away from the edge of the water. Sun is starting to come out. It's finally stopped raining. I'm almost at the viewpoint, so when I get there I will show you what I see, and then I'll walk back and go along the beach. Here I am on the beach at Cape Tribulation. So this is where the national park, the rainforest, meets the reef. Right. Right here, that's the reef, I believe. And that's obviously the rainforest. You want to go down?
Get up here.
So day one of the scuba diving course, I am just waiting for my pickup. Just waiting outside the hostel, and then we've got 2 days in the pool, and then we head out to the Great Barrier Reef and spend 2 nights living aboard a boat while we do our, I think it's 11 dives, to then get our PADI dive certification. So looking very forward to it.
But for Cairns as a whole.
First classroom session is done, now on to diving in the pool. So that's day 2 of the scuba diving course done. I passed my theory exam. We head out to the Great Barrier Reef tomorrow. We did all of our skills in this morning in the pool, and then went to the dive shop and got kitted out with kit for tomorrow. So yeah, looking forward to it, should be good. I'm feeling a wee bit nervous about my buoyancy because I feel like I've still not quite got that, but I suppose we've still got another 4 training dives out in the ocean, so I'll have plenty of practice to get okay with it before I get let loose on my own.
Up early this morning, just getting ready to leave a hostel and head to the dive shop, get checked in, and then we are off to the Barrier Reef for 3 days where I will complete my PADI dive certificate. So yeah, looking forward to it.
Your breakfast.
So here we are on the boat. This is the bunk room. I'm up here. Yeah, it's a cool boat. So we have 2 dives and a snorkel today, and then tomorrow we have 4 dives. The boat's quite rocky. I took a seasickness tablet just in case, but I should be fine, should be all good. Yeah, our cabin is downstairs, so all the cabins down here, as you'll see, it's literally just a bed, no window. That does make me a wee bit nervous, because I quite like to be able to see like the horizon and see outside. So no window, but it's only for 2 days, and I suppose I'm only really going to be in here for sleeping. So yeah, so I'm just going to get changed, and then it's currently 9:40. Our first dive is at 11. It takes 3 hours to get out to the reef, so we set off. I think it was about 7:30, and yeah, looking forward to getting in the water and doing my first dive in the water. So we just did our first dive, just went down, took the regulator out, put the regulator back in, took the mask off, well, filled the mask with water, blew back out our nose and cleared the mask. Then we had a wee swim around some of the reef. Yeah, didn't really look around too much, because I think that was just like the kind of intro dive, so I was a wee bit nervous, a bit anxious, but yeah, settled in quite well afterwards. So yeah, we've got another training dive today, and then 2 more training dives tomorrow, and then we've got 2 fun dives tomorrow as well, and one of them's a night dive, so that should be quite cool. Yeah, it was good, it was good. I guess at the moment it's just kind of focused on learning the skills rather than like looking about and seeing what there is. So yeah, I just need to get all these skills out the way and demonstrate I can do them, and then I can be let loose on my own with my dive buddy to go and explore.
Yes.
10 minutes later, it's still a bird.
No.
No,
Early morning start for an early morning dive. Yesterday was really good. We did 2 dives yesterday, got 4 today. 2 more training dives, and then a fun dive, and then a night dive. And then tomorrow is just 3 fun dives. But after our first 2 today, that'll be me certified. So that's cool. So we're just getting ready to go and do dive 3, early morning dive, and then we'll do dive 4. I think after breakfast, and then that'll be me certified. I'm talking quite quietly because everyone else is still asleep. And yeah, wake up isn't for another 10 minutes, but I got up early because I need a cup of tea and a biscuit before I go down and dive. So yeah, but anyway, see you soon.
But now with the sea was it's just a really nice feeling.
Hold that up!
So we did our final training dive, all went well. So that means I now am a PADI certified diver up to 18 metres, which is very cool. Yeah, we did our last 2 skills that we had to do with the instructor, and after that we're now going out on our own. So going out in buddy pairs for our first dive on our own, and then tonight we've got a night dive which will be really cool. We watched the certified divers last night doing the night dive from the deck of the boat, and we got to see lots of sharks, which was quite cool to see. We're just shining the torch down on the sea, and you can see the silhouette of the sharks out hunting, which was really cool to see. So, and the divers that went down last night said that, yeah, there was lots of sharks swimming about and quite close to them as well. Yeah, so that'll be cool. Good thing to see. That's guided. We've got a guide with us for that, which is good, because I think there'll be a lot going on and a lot happening, and just having a guide there is definitely going to be extra peace of mind. The reason I'm lying down is because I'm sitting on my bunk, as you'll see, but I can't sit upright. I've got to sit like this, or lie down like this. So that's the reason I'm lying down. Yeah, I was outside in the sun for quite a wee while there, so I thought I'll just come in and I'll just lie down and have a wee rest for 15-20 minutes before I go back out into the sun, and then we'll have probably a briefing before we get let loose in the water on our own. Everything's been really good so far. I'm doing my dive with a company called Pro Dive, so yeah, it's all been really good. Food's been really good, staff are really good, instructors are really good. I felt a wee bit anxious about one of the skills that we were doing today, which was just taking the mask completely off underwater. So you sit down on the bottom on the seabed, take your mask completely off, and then put it back on and clear it. I was feeling a wee bit nervous about that, I think, because on one of our earlier dives, when we had to do a partial mask clear, I think my mask was just on too tight, so I really had to like blow hard through my nose to try and clear the mask, and it was just quite tough. So I think that kind of gave me a wee bit of anxiety about having the full mask off and then having to clear the full mask. But yeah, just listened off the straps, spoke to the instructor, and all was fine when I actually came to do it. It was all good. Yeah, so yeah, got my PADI certificate. That's cool. Need to find more places to go diving now, or more excuses to come back to Australia to keep diving on the barrier reef. Oh wow, actually that looks really cool on camera. That's it, course complete. One more dive still to do, just doing that as a fun dive. I ended up doing the add-on adventure diver course, which now means that I can dive up to 30 metres, which is quite cool. So we did a night dive last night. We saw a shark, which was cool. We thought we would have seen more sharks, but there was quite a lot of people in the water, lots of torches. So I think that kept the sharks away, but we did see one, which was cool. It was just swimming along the reef. And then that was last night, and then this morning we did a deep dive down to 28.5 metres.
Didn't really experience much change in pressure. Like I thought I would have felt something different, but didn't really feel too much different. But yeah, that was cool to have gone down to that depth. And then we just did another kind of navigation underwater dive there, and that is us now qualified as adventure divers to 30 metres, so that was cool. Wasn't going to do the add-on course. I was quite happy just with the 18 metre standard open water PADI certification, but everyone else was doing it, so I thought I'll do it as well, otherwise I get FOMO and I'll regret not doing it. So it was an extra $240, so yeah, just went and did it. But we've got one more fun dive, so I'm going to take the GoPro down, get some footage, and then we head back to Cairns, and that is the end of the trip. But hopefully I'll try and get some more diving in when I do my other trips to like the Cook Islands and maybe like Bali and stuff like that. That would be cool. But yeah, for now, going to go up, chill on the boat deck, and then do my final dive. Or back in Cairns, finished the dive course. It's awesome, honestly, incredible, one of the best things I have done. It was so good. But yeah, I'm heading now to meet the rest of the crew and everyone that was on our boat, and we're having a farewell dinner, and then I fly back up to Brisbane tomorrow night.